Hey folks, today I'm going to show you some tips, life hacks, whatever you want to call them, that I have learned. Some I knew myself, some I've learned since Lippy from Gemini Homestead has moved here. She has shown me a lot of things she knew and had learned, and I'm going to share some of those with you today. Okay. One of the very first things that I got from Lippy has to do with glasses. And we were somewhere one day and my glasses were dirty. And sometimes I keep a extra glass case in my car with some things in it to clean my glasses. We were out. I was with Lippy in her vehicle and didn't have that. And she had me a little spray bottle. And I thought it was just the little glass thing you get at a dollar store or Walmart that comes with this and a little rag. She said she put her own stuff in there, and her own stuff was alcohol and Absorbing Junior. She puts just a little Absorbing Junior in hers to keep it from fogging the glasses and all that. And she also uses a higher alcohol than most people just regularly have. Now, what I had gotten is this spray bottle at the dollar store, 50% alcohol. I had that in my bathroom, and I only picked it up because they were running, there was like a shortage of alcohol for a little while there, and I had picked this up. I love having it in the spray bottle. But then I had also picked up some higher percentage alcohol later on at the drugstore somewhere, 91%. So I have been pouring this into this bottle for my bathroom. But I also went to the dollar store and got one of the little cleaning kits that come, they usually find them where the reading glasses are, and I filled it up with the higher percent alcohol. Now, I have not put Absorbing Junior in there yet, but I will as soon as I get some, because this cleans your glasses really, really well. But I really feel like what Lippy had done even better job and keeps them from fogging up as much. And that was, she said she had put a little Absorbing Junior in there. Tip number one, and that came from Lippy at Gemini Homestead. Now, like I said, I do keep this in my car with a cleaning rag and the little bottle that come in a glass. Every time we order glasses, we get a little case. So I keep that in my car. Well, now I have started keeping one in my car and one in my purse, because if I'm in my car, I have it, but if I'm in somewhere or in someone else's vehicle, I have one in my purse also. So there you go. That was a great tip that I learned from Lippy. From Gemini Homestead. They have moved up here from Louisiana. If you're not familiar with the story, check out Gemini Homestead. And other lessons I have learned from her along the way has been amazing. She is full of knowledge and full of little life lessons that you can learn from her. Another one that she told me was that pointed eggs, when you get your country eggs or whatever, the pointed eggs peel better. Now, I have ways that I peel eggs to make it easier that I've learned from others over time. One of those is putting a little vinegar and salt in your water when you're boiling them and different things like that. Also, running them in good cold water for 10 minutes helps. I have been watching for more pointed eggs. Sometimes I get an egg that's rounder, and I remember that Lippy said pointed eggs peel better. So there's another one from Lippy. Let's see. Also, My porch, our wooden porch, gets it gets kind of a yucky dark film to it, and then when it gets wet, it gets slick. And we had before bought a chemical at Lowe's or somewhere. We bought a chemical wood cleaner to clean our porch and our house. Our house is got the board and batten wood. We have bought the chemicals to spray that down and the porches and clean that wood. Lippy told me to use bleach water would do the same thing. I have yet to try that, but Lippy said use a little bit of bleach in your water and spray it down, and it would do the same thing. She cleans her porch that way. So we're going to try that. Let's see, what else? Another one Lippy has told me is you put a piece of bread in your cookie jar, absorbs the moisture, and keeps your cookies fresher longer. So try that next time you make some cookies and put them in a cookie jar or in a bag. Stick you half a piece of bread in there with it and try that out. Lippy is just full of tips like this all the time. She is a blast to be around. Like I said, if you don't know Gemini Homestead, go over and check them out. Another thing Lippy had taught me, I cooked a ham for Christmas. I do every year. And when I was growing up, my mom and my grandma, they always took the ham and they took the big old fork and poked holes in it and poured, I remember my grandma pouring Coke over hers 2 or 3 times while it was cooking. I remember my mom or my aunt or someone doing pineapple juice over it, but they poked holes in it. And Lippy told me, do not poke holes in your ham. You need to, don't poke any holes in it. You cook it, and then as soon as it gets done cooking, you wrap it in tin foil and leave it for about an hour before you serve it, and it will be juicier. So I tried that this year, and she was right. That was the best, juiciest ham we'd ever had. I didn't poke any holes in it. That holds your juices in there instead of letting them flow out. Why my mom and my grandma always poked holes in the ham, I don't know, but they did. Also, let's see. Vinegar in milk makes buttermilk. Now, I had heard that before. I had heard that one before, but I did not know the ratios. So here's what she told me, and it is an easy way to remember it. If you need buttermilk to make buttermilk biscuits or buttermilk cornbread, you can take your regular whole milk and you can put 1 teaspoon to a cup. 1 teaspoon, 1 cup. It's easy to remember that way with the 1 teaspoon to 1 cup. If you want a thick cultured buttermilk, it's 1 tablespoon to 1 cup. And for me, somehow that 1 is easier to remember. 1 teaspoon to 1 cup or 1 tablespoon to 1 cup. And that was easier to remember for me than, I don't know, whatever I had been told before, I didn't retain. And this way I did retain it. Okay, another thing. Now this one, Lippy said the other night, we went out to eat, and I have always gotten, when I go out to eat, I get water with lemon. Always get water with lemon. One reason is because you're already paying enough for your meal, and they will add, if you get tea or soda or whatever you get, it adds more onto your bill. To be frugal, I always get water with lemon. They don't charge for that, or most places don't. Also, it is good, healthy for you and good for you to drink water with your meal, and that gives you, gets some of your water content that you need in for the day. And so I have many times, I don't always, but many times, I have gotten one of the packets. A lot of them have them on the table. Sometimes they don't have them on the table of sweetener. So I take my own, and I feel like this one's a little healthier than some of them that they usually have on the table. We all know the pink is bad for you. Remember that. The pink is bad for you. Usually they'll have the yellow or the blue. I feel like this is a little bit healthier than those, but whatever. I usually take a packet and put in my lemon water to make lemonade. You make lemonade, you have a glass of lemonade for free with your meal instead of paying $2 or $3 for a drink. If I did get a drink, it'd be tea. It wouldn't be soda. Soda's bad for you too. But just to get my water in for the day, and it's healthier for you to have some water with your meal. Also, saying this, I have always taken a pack with me that has those things in it. I have my sweetener. You could take sugar if you wanted sugar. I always take my own lemon. You can get these at Walmart. I also keep a pack of all of that with me, in my purse. This goes in my purse, so I've got all of that stuff that I need. I also keep a little thing of salt. I like real salt, or sea salt, or pink salt. I like all those. I feel like I get enough of the other kind of salt in foods that I get out or wherever, and you do have to have that little bit of iodine that I do get in other types of salt. But for my food, I like real salt. Love this. I got these little bottles online, and I keep one at work and one in my purse. And I just put these in a little baggie, and I've got my own stuff. I even also keep a little mint in there for if I eat something real garlicky and then I'm fixing to go talk to people. I've got me a little mint in there. I keep all this in my purse. Also, I have gotten addicted to tahini. Tahini is a spice that I have recently discovered. One of my daughters came with it. It usually comes in a bigger bottle. You can get that at Walmart or Aldi's or somewhere. I came across this little bitty bottle the other day it was either Walmart or Sam's Club. And it's just a little bottle that I can throw in my purse. And I'll probably get another one for work, to have one at work and one in my purse. Now, this won't fit in my little bag, so I'm going to have to get a bigger bag or something. Anyway, I keep those things in my purse so I have on hand what I want. I have fell in love with this spice on everything. And so if you can find the little bottles like that you can put in a baggie and put in your purse, you can have the things that you like and take with you. Going from filling up my little bottles to when I was at Sam's Club the other day, I found this huge jug of the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother. I use this stuff all the time. And at Walmart, you get a glass bottle for, it's usually $5 something for the glass bottle of that. So I'm gonna pay half price. By buying the big one and then pouring it into my other jar as I need it. So that's a great frugal tip, is using bigger amounts, buying bigger amounts. And a lot of people know this. I know you all probably know this, but I didn't realize I could get the apple cider vinegar. I mean, just watch out for bigger amounts you can save on, and then put it in little containers that you can, pack around easier. You can get these. These are cheap little lip glosses. And it's just a little lip gloss. But when you use all of that up, you can save that container and refill it with your own stuff. So there you go. Ways to save, ways to just helpful tips. And a lot of these I've learned from Lippy since she has lived here. I thank her a lot. She has been just a wealth of knowledge and a bundle of fun, and it is just wonderful to have Lippy and Buddy living here close to us in Kentucky. They are 10 minutes from us, and we are having a blast with them. So as she teaches me more little frugal and helpful hints, I will pass those along. I ran this by Lippy to make sure that I could do this and use her name in this, and she said sure, that was fine. And so saying that, Lippy at Gemini Homestead has a new thing she's doing called Letters to Lippy. And so if you have any questions about anything that you think, even if you don't think she can help you, she probably can, Miss Lippy. So you can send letters to Lippy. I will put her address and her email address in the description below, and you can ask Lippy a question. Kind of like Dear Abby or something that they used to do. We're going to have Dear Lippy. So y'all just fire those questions away to her, and I guarantee you she's got a good answer. So thank you for watching, and y'all just go over and check out Gemini Homestead and keep watching here too, because we'll have more tips and hints and life lessons as we go along.